Hotel in Wigan, previously used as an asylum seeker hotel, reopened in August 2024. Here is the video to start off with and clips from that time. Shout out to Yorkshire Rose for sharing this clip. Please subscribe to our channel. The link to our channel is down below in the description.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Wigan. We take a look at the Sandish Hotel in Wigan, which is part of the Britannia group. Yeah, good afternoon from Wigan. It's a beautiful afternoon in Wigan. I expected it to rain and be cold, so I'm all wrapped up. Absolutely beautiful area around here, around Sandish in Wigan, all countryside. They know what beautiful areas to put the migrants in, don't they? So we'll take a little walk around the back. Surely there's someone out in this lovely weather. Bearing in mind I've got 3. Excuse me. No, he doesn't want to talk. We only want to know if the swimming pool's hot enough for you. Sorry, it's secret. Even just car parks at the back. I mean, we're no threat to them. We just have asylum seekers in this hotel.
Shout out to Yorkshire Rose for sharing this clip. Please subscribe to our channel. The link to our channel is down below in the description. This is the room. At first glance, it's nice, clean and tidy. I didn't find a single thing wrong with this room. It is actually a family room. I paid £42 for this room, and yeah, you will see it's a family room. It's been recently refurbished a couple months ago before it reopened. Previous use, as I said, was used for a while from 2016 to 2024 as a migrant hotel. Not that that affects your stay. Britannia Hotels took over this place in 2004. They took over this place. So there's a bit of history of the place. I speak to a staff member. She said that the migrants actually left 7 months before it would be, or it was open for about 7 months. I checked. It's actually been open for a year at this point, so she got it slightly wrong. But I'm not bothered about that. But the staff members seem to be okay. The room is literally spotless. I mean, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. I put a clip of me walking around the room, showing you bits and pieces anyway, and my thoughts at the time. But I couldn't find a single thing wrong with this room. Everything was spotlessly clean. There wasn't a single bit of dust, which is a change for Britannia hotels. But I'm not going to lie, I'm going to tell the truth exactly how it is. The bathroom was clean, the shower was brand spanking new. It's a bath over the shower, but it was brand new. You had your toilet rolls. They were in, yeah, 2 of those, but it was a family room. They had 3 sets of towels, but again, family room. I booked, so I wanted to see what that looked like. So I'm going to insert a clip of me showing you the room tour from my GoPro. Right now, the original clip from my other camera didn't come out, so here's the GoPro footage that I took at the time. Welcome guys to room 203. There we go. Welcome guys to room 203. And first glances, this does look nice. Let's put all the lights on. There we go. Now this is nice, guys. I ain't gonna lie. This is beautiful, actually. Brand new shower heads. You get the fan. Of you can stay there. I don't know. We're in room 203. So, in first glance, this is nice. I like it. My stuff down there. Can I open the window? I think I can. Yes, I can. That's a good thing. Right, as you can tell, guys, I booked a family room for good reason. One, it didn't cost me more than what it usually would have cost me. And two, it was cheap, so I had to get it. So yeah, in first glance, got your lights set. That one works. As you can see there. And so first impressions, everything seems to be fine. So yep, I've put my stuff down and we'll start with the nitty gritty of the review. And I'll get pictures of this before I mess everything up too. So I'm going to do it now, guys, and I'll see you in the next part. So this is the room here, guys. As you're seeing it now, is exactly how I came into it and see it. It's been freshly painted. It's got a fan there, which I'm going to put on in a minute to cool down a bit in here. I've got a family room because, well, as I say, it didn't cost me much more than any other place that I would have gone to. And they've got a USB charge point there as well, which comes in handy for me because I can charge my phone and everything whilst I'm here. So in all, that is good. Got a mirror there, you can see me in there. Let's do it again. You see me in the mirror. Clean towels, brilliant. So this is nice. I mean, this has recently been refurbished. The guy who served me at the reception area told me that. He said that they were closed for a while for refurbishments and they had a contract with for asylum seeker hotel. So that's that figures, and that's what I saw online anyway. So the cups are nice and clean. That's to be quite honest with you, they're nice, tidy and clean. In fact, here is a clip or photograph of the brand new mattresses that I took, what's underneath of this bed. So the mattresses are brand spanking new. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these beds. New beds, all been completely refurbished since being a asylum seeker hotel for the past few years, up until last year, August 2025. It reopened to the public. So yeah, they've done a good job in refurbing the room. Nice, clean, tidy rooms. Can't find anything wrong with the rooms. It's all refurbished. What else could you ask for £42 a night? I paid for a family room. That's 42 British pounds. That's pretty good going for the rate of an hotel room. The cheapest I found in the area, actually. Really, just corridors after corridors. And the floorboards are a bit creaky, but it's been completely refurbished. This is a little clip of a creaky floorboard. It's been refurbished throughout. So personally, it looks done a good job. Look at it that way. Yes, it was previously used as an asylum hotel, but they've done a brilliant job in doing the place up and exploring the place. There's not really much to show. I didn't want to bore you with me just walking through corridors. But the next clips are the reception area, which I found to be quite nice, especially with this spiral staircase you're just about to see round about now. It's a lovely reception area. Here's the reception area now. Could you please like, share and subscribe? Most of the people who watch my channel hasn't subscribed. In case you see me walking down these a bit later on. You got lovely the leather couches you see in other Britannia hotels. They got quite a few of these. So yeah, the reception area was lovely, so to speak. I mean, receptionist was lovely and friendly. Both were morning staff and night staff. And lovely. Yeah, so I can't fault that. Must have a nice reception area, I have to say. They were very comfortable to sit on. I enjoyed sitting on those. Right, hello guys. So I just had a little wander around again. Also, I'm going to add this now, guys. Let's put it there. The staff here are really friendly. I'm just talking to one of the staff members. Yeah, she was really friendly. She was. As I say, I can't find nothing wrong with the place. It's quite a nice place. I ordered my food, so I got food delivered from Uber Eats. I won't show that. Well, that's there. So that's my food for tonight. So what can I say? The room's tidy, as I said before. It's as I said, as I just told you, it's a relatively new building. So yeah, it is a nice place. So I'm not going to lie there, guys. There's nothing really on the outside, as you saw. It's better than most, as I say. I'm recommending this place to everybody. Alright guys, that's my thoughts now. I'm going to recommend this to everybody. It's a pretty good place. It's tidy, spotless, it's been done up. Yeah, it is actually quite nice here. So yeah. So I'm going to give you a roundup thought in a minute. I just put a bit of charge on my GoPro so you can see what's going on there. So well, then not what's going on, but you know. I mean, just look at that there, guys. I mean, that is pretty good. £42. Yes, it's a family room that I booked. I've done it because it was cheap, and yeah, it's yeah, pretty good. So I'm having my dinner now, which is KFC. I delivered. So in all, it's a pretty lovely place. All the complaints have been about the food. Apparently the good food's good here. I just speaking to a staff member, she's telling me. So yeah. So do I recommend this place to anybody? Yes, I do, guys. That's what I'm going to say for the time being. I'll just gather my thoughts and say everything all at once. Good night, guys. I'm off to bed now. I've had a good stay here so far. The hotel is nice, warm and comfortable, and this bed's lovely too. I can't fault it. It's a nice queen size bed, and yeah, it's a lovely hotel, I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys in the next segment, which will be in the morning when I wake up. Good night, guys. I'm going to bed now. Nighty night. I had a good night's sleep last night. It was a nice comfortable bed. Not gonna lie. Yeah. We want to wake up today, but you know, I've got to go today. Breakfast, guys. Right, I'm just going to get breakfast now, guys. So we'll see what breakfast is like. Right, just going to pay for it. For breakfast, the receptionist was quite friendly, actually. Thinking about that, so that was quite good. No complaints there whatsoever. Paid for my breakfast. Headed down to the breakfast area to choose my breakfast. The thing was, I found there was nobody there, which I found a bit odd, seeing that it was breakfast time. There weren't even a chef or anyone serving anyone for their breakfast. You know, like you'd expect someone to be there to take your dinner card off you or breakfast card off you to show that you paid for breakfast, or take your room number to show that you've got breakfast booked or whatever. Nope, nobody there. But I would surely soon find out why this was. Let's just say, if you read the reviews on TripAdvisor, you'd know exactly what I'm on about. I'll scan some pictures up of the brekkie in a sec, so you get to see that. The breakfast, the sausages at least. The chef couldn't even cook a sausage. That's the only bad thing I say about the hotel. The chef can't cook. And that for me as we speak. So you've got the toast. I put that through the toaster as you just saw. So yeah, the bread's not too bad actually, to be honest. That's all right. But if you're going to go for the normal cooked breakfast, I'm going to show you now what you get for your money and what and why you shouldn't go for the breakfast at this hotel. The hotel's fine. 10 out of 10 for that. That's good for a Britannia hotel. So 10 out of 10 plus I'm giving that actually, to be honest. But this is the reason why I'm going to put pictures in now of why you shouldn't go for breakfast. 99 pence I think it was. The sausages weren't cooked. Well, were well cooked. They were cooked, overcooked. So yeah, sausages were well overcooked. I'll go as far as saying the chef can't even cook a sausage. It tasted fine, and I was hungry, so I ate it anyway. But the sausages were overcooked. It was chewy, and they were like leather. So the breakfast, I'd avoid that if I go to this hotel. If I was you, that's my own personal advice. The food at this hotel, don't buy it. Save your money. Go to the garage across the road and get yourself a meal deal in the morning before you leave. Do not touch the breakfast. I can't cook sausages properly. It tasted okay, like it did to me because I was hungry, and I paid for it. £12.99 I paid for that. He needs to learn to cook sausages properly, I mean. So my advice is, as I said, avoid the breakfast if you can. I'm saying that you have to. This is just my own personal opinion. So, but I put pictures in there that I took at the time, so you can see for yourself exactly what I'm on about. I'm going to be as honest as I can. Hotel, 10 out of 10 plus. Food, 0 out of 10. Do not touch the food. Because the chef can't even cook a sausage properly. You see, it's overdone too. Some people might like it like that. Me, personally, I think that shouldn't be done to a standard like that. It should be cooked properly. Um, I read the reviews on TripAdvisor, and most of the reviews they all state basically do not touch the food because basically it's tastes horrible, it's not done properly. So that part of the TripAdvisor reviews are actually true. Um, Apparently, he worked previously at Pontins in Southport. Ron was telling me. I don't know, but there's only three people, me and two others. So it's me and two others, an elderly couple. They saw the stuff I was eating, and they said they'd rather not have wasted their money buying the food. Um, so yeah, avoid the food if you can, because the food is it tastes alright, but the sausage is a bit chewy. So he needs to learn to fry a sausage. The pictures I did anyway. If you'd like a copy of the pictures, let me know. Email them to you if you want them. I've still got them. I'll keep them for a little while. So if anyone wants copies of them, they can. They can have copies, as you know, you're entitled to them. So I'll send you copies of the pictures. That's not a problem. As you can see in my video, that the uh, canteen restaurant, whatever you want to call it, is completely empty. I wondered why. I soon found out. I found out the hard way. So um, avoid the breakfast if you can, if it is possible. It's not worth wasting your money on that, if you know what I mean. The room is spotless, as I said. You can't afford that. The price I paid for a family room, that was good. I mean, you don't get that price very often for a family room anyway. Queen size bed. The room was recently refurbished, not long before this was filmed, well, about 7 months before actually. Recently, as I say, used as an asylum seeker hotel. I did put a clip of the Yorkshire Roses video at the beginning. If you're wondering why that was there, that's the reason why. I mean, don't let that put you off. The one thing I would say, do not go for the breakfast. That's the bad point about the hotel. The chef couldn't even cook a sausage, so that is saying something. But don't let that put you off. Just remember, don't pay the £12.50, whatever it was, for the breakfast. It's not worth it. Go to the garage which is across the road, Asda Express Garage. That's across the road, or the Beefeater pub, or the place that across the road that does the food. There's a pub over there. Go and get something from the pub. Don't waste your money on the breakfast. That's the bad point about the hotel. The staff are very friendly. You can't fault that. They're very chatty, giving me loads of information about the place. Maybe because they see me carrying a camera around, taking photographs and filming some clips. So that's probably the reason behind that. I'm not too sure, but that's the opinion I got as I was walking around. The room was nice and warm. Actually, sometimes a bit too warm, but there was a fan there to combat that, so that wasn't a problem. The shower was nice and clean. The bedding was nice and clean. Brand new mattresses, new carpet. Recently been painted. You actually smell the new paint in the room when you walked in. Didn't mention that before, but you can. Always around the hotel, pretty clean, tidy, spotless. Reception staff, can't fault them. They're friendly enough, so there's no problems there. Car park, when you walk in, the guy reminded me to put my registration number in the machine to make sure I don't get parking eye ticket. So there's that too. They're not far from Blackpool. It's about 42 miles on the M6 from Blackpool. So you haven't got far to go to Blackpool, or Manchester is nearby too. Well, it's in Manchester, Wigan is, so discount that remark. But yeah, but in all, would I stay at this hotel again for that price? Yes, I would. I'd recommend anyone give this a try. Do not let it being used previously as an asylum seeker hotel put you off. Don't see why that should put you off. But some people it would. They say they boycott the place. It's not worth that really. Just give it a try and see what you think. It's my own thoughts. This is. I don't expect people to take this as gospel. What I'm saying, everyone's experience at these places are different. I can only show you and share my experience with you in these videos, so it gives you a brief look in the moment in time what the place is like. But going at the reviews, I see that on TripAdvisor people talking how rubbish the food was. Well, breakfast, I didn't do dinner here. I thought I'd give it a try. And I found out the TripAdvisor reviews on the food was actually true. I'm ashamed to say. It's a shame, yeah, just the chef seemed like a nice guy. Just a shame the sausages were a bit chewy, like leather. I would say they weren't cooked or overcooked. There was. If you look at the pictures that I put in, I'll insert one now. It is what it is. Yeah, do not go for the breakfast. It doesn't look very appetizing looking back at the pictures, but it did actually taste kind of okay. But I went on the TripAdvisor reviews. I'll give it a try, and the TripAdvisor reviews about the food was pretty good. One person loved the bread and butter pudding. People, bread and butter pudding. Really? Any place that sells bread and butter pudding, it said. I remember that bit. Throughout the hotel, it's been refurbished since it was occupied, I would say, by the asylum seekers. I say staff couldn't fault them, they're friendly enough. I'm going to rate this one a 10 out of 10 for Britannia Hotel. That is pretty good. I would not believe anyone if they came here and said, "Oh, it's terrible," because I wouldn't say that. It's actually nice, clean, tidy, no hairs on the bed. Well, my experience was good. So other people's experiences might not be as good, but my experience was pretty good. Oh yeah, and they're pet friendly here too. I'll add that in the beginning as well. I will. So yeah, they're actually pet friendly at this hotel. So you can bring your dog here if you've got one. So yeah, it's a pretty good hotel, I would say. For the money, 42 quid. You can't fault that. That's actually a good price for one night. Considering all the other places I was looking at the same night were expensive. But this one, Tango Hotel in Wigan, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. Or 10 out of 10 plus. No, 10 out of 10. You can't beat that. Or you can actually want to, but in my experience, this place was pretty good. There's nothing to really explore really in this hotel either. That's why I didn't really do an explore as such. I did have a look around and film me walking around, but it's just corridors after corridors and conference rooms that were sealed off anyway to the public. They've got a bar here, so you can get a drink if you want one. So there's a bar, but I didn't notice a swimming pool or anything like that. I think someone said there is a swimming pool here, but I didn't notice that when I visited. So if anyone does come here and finds a swimming pool, do let me know, and be sure to do a video and upload it onto YouTube, and I'll be glad to watch it and give my opinions on it in the comments down below when you do your video, that is. So yeah, my experience with this hotel, pretty good. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. That's only because of the refurbishments. I can't say it's going to be like in a year or two's time, because Britannia hotels generally do go in decline over a bit of time. So I can't say it's going to be like in that amount of time, but in 2025, August 2025, the time of filming this, it was pretty good. So I'd highly recommend the place to for people to visit. It's good for an overnight stay, not far from Manchester Airport, so you can use it as an airport stay if you go into a different country or something. I noticed there weren't many people at this hotel. I guess they boycotted the place after being used as an asylum seeker hotel. But that's for them to decide what they want to do there. But my advice is give it a try. I'd highly recommend the place. This is Walking in the Sun, and I'll see you in the very next one. Please like, share, and subscribe.